Here I am in the Lakeland Motor Museum. I've made it probably 70 odd miles up from home to come here, and basically it's very much my thing, this. So I've come up in the Rover, the P6, and I've just sat at 65, 70 all the way up the motorway, no traffic. There's no salt in the roads, it's dry and it's very quiet in there, so very pleased about that. Okay, so let's go and have a look at the cars over there and see what we've got. This is a 10 horsepower Citroen Type A with a 1300 cc engine, 3-speed gearbox. Well, it says so there on that label anyway. Beautiful car. Look at that. Fiat. Also a lovely car. I'm going to head on down there and look at those. This big Buick. I think that's what I want to look at down there. Let's see what that one is. There's a man looking at the moment, so. And look, there's a balloon up there. Big hot air balloon. Inflated, and an aircraft up there. Well, this is Donald Campbell's beautiful blue 1937 Bentley 4 1/4. It's on a standard steel body. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous engine. Love it. There we go. We can just see the inside, the dashboard. Of course, leather seats. Now, guess which car this one is. I'm not going to let you see the bonnet logo. It says so there on the label. Never mind, it's a Jaguar SS. We'll come round in a bit and have a look at the engine inside that. I think this is a Citroen Traction. I can see here, alongside, another beautiful Jaguar. That's an XK. That's the in-betweeny one, between the 120 and 150, that's the 140. I think that's a Morgan at the front there. Not got up there yet. Hello dear, how are you? Yes, that's a Morgan, alright. Oh, it's an MG, what am I talking about? It's not a Morgan, it's an MG. Is that a TF? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, there is. It's a TF. Well, I think she might have something to say about it. She looks like she's enjoying herself with the wind in her gorgeous car. Now here's a car that I'd love to own. It's Austin A35. The only problem is they're only in manual. I'd love to get one and put some kind of an automatic engine in it. Gearbox. Just have a quick swing around here. Look at this whole thing. Beautiful. There you go, let's have a quick look at the dashboard. Well, she's busy driving away there. I must be flying along at wherever speed she's not doing. Oh, it's wonderful. Well, it's really cold out. It's about 1 degrees, something like that. And I've driven up, like I say, from Standish and in between Wigan and Chorley, and I've come up at the Rover P6 2200 SC, which I put a photograph at the beginning of, and it did really well. Just sat there really smooth, cruising along, and the roads were really clear. But I'd love one of those, the little Austin A35. It's fantastic, isn't it? So cute. If I could get my wheelchair in there. There we go. I'm obviously suitably attired as well. I've got my thermal gloves on with the mitten over piece. Actually, it's 2 pairs of gloves. I'm also, I've got 5 layers of clothes on, to believe, thermals and everything. The same down here, my trousers got thermals and 2 pairs of socks, and you name it, I've got everything on. So just trying to keep warm, that's the main thing. Let's go on. Anyway, we'll move along, see what we got. Right, well, here's the other side of the Jaguar SS. I think that's a Ford in there of some sort, underneath the Red X Bay garage. Look at that old pump, that old petrol pump. There's a man in attendance as well. Then next to it, what do we have here? Well, your guess is as good as mine. It says TVR on there, but I'm not so sure. We'll see what it is. Well, indeed it is. It's a TVR number 2, 1949-52. So, with the 2003 tax disc. Interesting. Obviously some sports racing design, but this is what I quite like to see. This Humber Hawk estate, my first girlfriend, I've forgotten her name, oh no, Beverly Pine, that was her name. Her dad had one of these. I am not kidding you, it's massive inside. We used to sit in the back and, you know, while her dad was driving, taking us to the cinema and bowling and all those sort of things. I was 16 at the time. Oh yeah, it's a gorgeous car. Love it. That was in Bristol. Now here we've got an Austin A40. I think it was the Farina style. Another bit of story about that. My friend Ian Fergus, I think he became a policeman. His dad had one. I just remember it was always screaming. Whenever he drove it, it was always flat out, and every gear he sort of managed to wring everything out of every gear, but it was very reliable, and saw them through some times when things weren't quite as easy. Let's see what else we got. Now I've got a photograph somewhere. This is a Watsonian sidecar. My dad had one of these. I'm not sure what the bike was, but I remember the name of the sidecar. And my dad would drive the bike, my mum would sit in the sidecar, and my brother and sister would also be in the sidecar. That's how they got around. That would have been in the early 50s, before I was born. And an Amphi car, of course. Why not? 1966. Was that based on Triumph Herald underpinnings? Not sure. I don't know why I thought that. But a car that went in water. And talk of the devil, here is the, well, this isn't the Herald, this is the Vitesse, which is the, they did a 1600 and 2-litre 6-cylinder of this, based on the Herald. And next door to it, if I remember rightly, this was a Capri, the original Capri. There's a better look of it. Look at that grille. There's 4 headlights. Absolutely beautiful, that. Yeah, I can see myself in that. Let's have a look. Some signs. An Esso. Diesel. I think that's, I don't know, German, Dutch or something. And then if you want some cigarettes, you've got some Woodbines up there. Valley Bicycles, Dunlop. And a few more over there. And look at a petrol pump. Ah, it's beautiful, that. Now, what do you think of that? This is a car that I would absolutely love. So that's a 1974 DS20. And they did the Palace, which was quite an upmarket version of it, but oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. I always thought it had a shark's face on it, but it had some amazing suspension system. It was also used by Rolls-Royce for the Silver Shadow, I believe. And there we are on the inside of the DS20 with reflections of the BP. Not easy to see with against the glass there, but such a sleek looking car. You know, they compared the Rover P6 because of its innovative suspension system. They did comparisons with the Citroen DS, and not sure which came out on top, but they're both beautiful and comfortable. Anyway, wherever you're sat, in the front or the back. Now, I actually owned a 2CV for, well, probably a year or so. I did drive it for a short time, literally just to move it from the trailer and into the parking spot where I was going to restore it, but certain things happened in my life which meant that I never got around to it, unfortunately, so it became somebody else's project. But the upturned tin snail is what they called it, and that one is absolutely gorgeous. Have I said beautiful, gorgeous and amazing a lot of times? I think I have. And look how low the Citroen goes when it's in its lowest setting or when it's just sat there. Very low to the ground. That raises up when you switch the engine on. Now I remember these. I remember somebody had one of these, a Velocette LE. Quite a strange sort of bike, very unusual. I think the police used them as well. They had these what do they call it, leg guards on them, and it was a shaft drive, quite a small engine, but they were a good bike. Well, wasn't this the thing that the Peel P50 that Jeremy Clarkson got? Well, did he get stuck in the lift in? It was funny anyway. Back of the Vitesse and the back of the Capri. I'm a bit close. Not much I can do about that, sorry. Well, we've had BP, so here's the Esso petrol pump and a BP Zoom one next to it. I'm not sure what made it Zoom, but I remember both of these type of pumps when I was younger. I remember Dad buying some petrol just outside Halifax, and it was 4 shillings and 11 pence per gallon. So we're just going to this side room here now. The first car that meets us is Spitfire Mark IV and a Yamaha Fizzy, I think. I've not gone in yet, so you won't believe it. I used to have one of those. Super Sport Honda. Well, mine was the F1 750. Let's go and have a look. TR5. So beautifully made. A few signs on the wall. And yeah, there's the 400 version of the bike that I had. I had the 754 F1 Super Sport, similar design to that. Then what have we got? Ford Escort 1600 GT. Is that a Volvo 145? I think that's a Ford Cortina over there. Oh, and a Triumph. It's not a Trident, it's a Bonneville, I think, in the corner. A Fiesta. And Mini. That's the Clubman BL1. It says there from 1978. Definitely my era. Yes, that is a Fizzy. FS1E Yamaha. So you're interested in any of these things, you can come in and have a look at the Lakeland Motor Museum up in the lakes. It's just £11 entry to come in. It's warm, dry and clean. Very well presented actually. Let's see what else we've got. And upstairs we got all this memorabilia. There's a view over the balcony. This is what we've been looking at as the airplane. Look at that from up here. You watch me drop my phone now. There's a few cars there I didn't see. There's Ford Capri, Sierra. I think that's a Mazda MX-7 there. And up there is an MG. I've got to take a look at that. I must have missed that already. Out early, it says. Look at this big thing. My goodness. A Nera car. Well, it looks like a motorbike to me, Nera car. I think that's probably why they called it that. Yeah, let's see what else. What? Francis Barnett. Around there, an Austin 7. See if I can push myself around here and get a swing around. What have we got? 1936 Series 2 Special Coupe. I'm on a bit of a slope here, so hang on. Singer Le Mans Special, 78 miles an hour. I was nearly doing that this morning. Well, 70 anyway. That's another MG. That's M-Type, it says. Very nice. Let's just head out this way and see what we got. Well, bit of pedal power and battery. Sinclair C5. No idea what that is. DeLorean. Of course, the old stainless steel Northern Ireland. I think it was John DeLorean, wasn't it, with the gold wing doors. 2.8 injection Capri Mark III. There, very nice. Mazda RX-7 with a rotary engine. And Sierra Cosworth. And there's the Capri. Ooh. Obviously based on the Rover 75. Look at the wheels, beautiful. That's the ZT MG. Actually love that. I can't get my... Well, that basically completes my trip to the Lakeland Motor Museum. I'm very impressed. What a beautiful place. Here we go, out through the exit into the shop. It's like a gift shop. Let's see what there is. There she is today. Oh, I'm a bit near. Hang on, let me go backwards a bit. There we go. Oh, he is Mr. Blue Sky in all his, well, I'm going to say glory, but there he is anyway. I don't know what's happened there, but the sunlight glinting on it. Just been out to pick up about 51 litres of petrol, Momentum from Tesco. So that's the inside, and that's how a car door should shut, of course.